What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Giroud's moments, 89 rated striker from AC Milan. Serie A is absolutely on fire at the moment with specials. Martinez, Chiesa, Giroud. There is plenty of strikers that you can go for. Obviously, Di Natale is still not yet unbeaten, but I feel like he's definitely matched at this point. Giroud is an interesting one. He's gone to an 89 rated card from his 79 common. And again, very much like a Benzema, I'm very interested to see what we can do with this because his gold card has 39 pace. So he's had a 47 increase on his pace, 10 on shooting, 14 on dribbling, 13 on the physicality, 9 on passing, and 4 on defending. Not only that, we have had a lovely upgrade on his skill moves, going to a 4-star, which is always perfect. He is 6 foot forward, a medium, and he is left-footed. With his traits, we've got outside of the foot and flair, as well as the team player, which I will double check. They are exactly the same, so no difference there. It is just one SBC as well to complete an 85 with 75 chem and needing a team of the week / French player. Relatively cheap in terms of upgradable content right now, and he's going to be an interesting one because, like I said, it all depends on how he acts in game, but I feel like we've got a nice little card here. Maybe not necessarily everybody's cup of tea and more towards the collector than anything, because I feel like striking wise, I don't feel like he's going to be the best Serie A striker, but I think he could put a shift in. We've obviously got left-footed. We've got, acceleration is 80, so we're definitely going to need something with a bit about him. I'm feeling like engine's going to be the move, really. That is kind of what's coming in at Footbin at the moment, just purely for the fact that we've got relatively decent finishing already. So going with a Hunter, yes, it will take him to a 94 rated striker, but we are kind of only getting a +8 on his finishing, and yes, it will make a little bit of a difference, but I feel like the engine, getting that nice little +10 on the balance, will add wonders to this card. So that's what we're going to do. Let's slap him in the team and see where we can go from it. We have back the engine on, as you can see, +5 on the pace, gives him 85 acceleration, 95 sprint speed, relatively decent for a 6'4" player. We then get a little bit on the crossing, passing, it's just a little bit of an extra kind of give. There's nothing really too amazing there. We've obviously got 5 on the agility, taking that up to 88, and 91 on the balance, as well as 92 dribbling. So enough waffle, good strength, good head and accuracy, add that in there, and let's see what Giroud can do for us. Straight into Giroud's feet. What can we find with him? He is a big old striker, left-footed, goes for the finesse. Something that I do need to remember, that he is actually left-footed compared to some strikers. We just kind of assume they're right. And again, I'm interested to see the speed of him, so I kind of want that run-through ball, which we could find here. If we can find the balance, gets his feet out very, very slow on that movement. I'm a little bit now worried about where the pace is going to be going, and this is always the concern when they have somebody who is so incredibly slow and they whack pace on him, because sometimes it works really well. I will give it to them. Benzema flashback is an absolute masterpiece. We saw Cruz last year, I want to say, or the year before that, in his flashback, that the pace just looked brilliant. And another one for this year is definitely Muller, but sometimes they just get it so wrong. It's going to be very interesting to see what Giroud's going to be. Hopefully I'm completely wrong, and maybe just the movement of him was kind of down to where I was shooting, but I'm kind of not doubtful. It's just this bit, the dribbling here, it's not incredible, and obviously with him being a bit clunkier, it's going to be interesting to see how we move with him. Obviously the head and accuracy, this is where I kind of want him. Beautiful header there, nearly getting it in. We haven't scored a header in a while, to be honest. It's always been in them corners. But so far, I'm feeling okay. Oh, this guy's through now. We're going to try and bait him with the keeper. Look for that finesse, and we're not allowing him with that. Beautiful. I feel like generic pace is relatively good. If that's onside, oh no, I've ruined it. But I think in general, just a kind of like a straight sprint, not bad. Definitely better, well, a hell of a lot better than his gold common. But in terms of the turning, that's where I'm seeing a little bit more of a problem. Just onside, gets the touch, gets the shot. Thank you very much, Giroud with a finish. SBC price as well is coming in at 100,000 coins. Again, like I say, with all of the upgradable packs, all of that good stuff, and now the introduction of 81 double plus upgrade, as well as the 81 to 87s, that is going to be a grind and a half. So definitely look at them if you are looking to do Giroud. Can we get the flick? I wanted something tasty. That is atrocious. Okay, we're seeing a little bit more here. That's actually not terrible. Again, not necessarily the most fluent dribbling, but like I say, for somebody who's 6'4", I really can't expect too much more. There's just a natural build and the way you play with him. He isn't necessarily that player that's going to have that kind of... that sting in terms of really taking it and dribbling past 11 players. He's going to be the player you hold up striker, you get a bit of pace on him, you maybe go for the cross, go for the header. He's got 99 accuracy on him. He's going to do wonders there. So again, very interesting. Little 1-2 with Vinicius. We're going to ruin that with Vinny. Hit Giroud. Looking for that one more into Vinny. It's absolutely spectacular. Sees a cross for Maradona, who's going to go for the volley, and Donnarumma with a monster save. Good dribbling from him. Looking at Maradona, we're seeing Messi. Let's see if we can get a long pass on the go. Oh my, if the keeper doesn't come out there, that is spectacular of a ball. And that's a little bit of an engine. Obviously going to add that slight passing upgrade. Nothing too major, so passing is relatively okay. Little dink forward. Ooh, if it didn't have the guy behind him as well, might have been able to loop that. But again, it's all retrospective with him. I feel like actually not an awful card. I'm not saying he's going to be absolutely incredible, but most definitely not a bad SBC. I think if you are looking for a collector's item, then you've got yourself quite a nice one here at least. Is he going to really take over many people's main strikers? Definitely not. Like, there is so many strikers out there, but again, for an AC Milan special, you can't argue. You're not going to get a Giroud like this. No matter his inform goes to 5 informs, he's not going to have the pace he's going to have here. So it is almost a one-of-a-kind Giroud this year again. So if we do go into the overall for him, as we can see, we'll just have a quick look at the SBC for you. So we've got 85 rated, 1 in form, 75 chem, 1 French player, and that's it. Relatively simple. Like I say, upgrade packs will get you easily on the way. If you're doing Prems especially, more than possible. And with, like I said, the introduction of 81 to 87s as well as 81 doubles, again, a lot of people are going to have a lot of fodder. You've got minimum gold, 4 players in the squad. That is absolutely impeccable. That's brilliant. So that's going to be incredible for fodder and obviously for people doing icon packs. So again, quite an easy one to grind if you are looking to do that. Obviously not everybody is, so that is absolutely fair enough, but I think most definitely not a bad player to get done if you just want a different variety of strikers. If we're looking in terms of Serie A, because France, we know who the best striker is in France. Unfortunately for Giroud, he's not really going to beat an Mbappe. Whereas now we've got Ibra, who is very similar in terms of height and build. That is kind of what you're kind of going with. But I feel like Ibra's dribbling is just a bit different because his own sort of animations are actually really tailored to that. Di Natale, for me, is still one of the better strikers in the Serie A. Chiesa's definitely coming close, if not surpassing him. Martinez, not a bad card. SBC fodder, quite easily getting that one done. So again, not a bad player. And then I think you've got Muriel, you've got then Vlahovic, Simeone, and then obviously Giroud's chilling in there as well. So there is so many options that you can go with. I think for me, if you are looking to collect, then he's a must-do. If you're very tight on SBCs, very tight on fodder, on upgrades, coins, then yeah, you probably could miss out on this one, and I don't think he's going to be that much love lost for him. Personally, if I was to choose, I could only do Martinez or Giroud, then Martinez would definitely be going in the basket, unfortunately for Giroud, but I feel like they've definitely done him really nice with the pace. Dribbling wise, again, 6'4" player, not going to be the silkiest dribbler, so make sure you are using his strengths with him, not using his weaknesses, because he's not the striker that you're used to. He's not going to dribble around 11 players, but he can definitely hold his own. He can get the turn if it presents itself, and his shooting's absolutely brilliant. Plus, you got a decent head on him as well. 93 jumping, 99 head and accuracy. You can't go wrong. So let me know down below if you are going to be completing Giroud, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.